Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to the channel for more Destiny 2 news and intel. And in today's video, we have some amazing topics to discuss, but most notably, a new free loot farm glitch for Trials of Osiris that you're probably going to want to jump on Destiny 2 as soon as possible in order to do. We also have another glitch for the Sundered Doctrine dungeon if you're planning on farming that out. We also have some free cosmetics that you might want to jump on and pick up if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notification so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description box down below. And remember, any of those things I just mentioned will also give you an entry into the next giveaway on this channel. We do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. When we reach 100,000 subscribers on the channel, we'll be giving away an Xbox Series or a PlayStation or a video card if you play on PC. You can also stick around till the end of the video for the secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Remember, I do those secret hashtags on all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course do it again. Or you can leave any comment down below on any of the topics that we discuss in this video. Always interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. That'll also give you another entry, or you can tell me anything I might have mispronounced during this video in the comments section down below. So to start off with Trials of Osiris, first of all, if you haven't ever done the fun glitch where you can just go around the tower versus going straight to where Saint 14 is, and you can actually take a picture with Osiris himself, this is how you do that. Simply just go around the tower. I had a few people talk to me about how to actually do that in previous videos, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys as a bonus today. But that is not what we're here to talk about. We have a free loot farm glitch for Trials of Osiris. Now, what is actually happening is that we are getting double rewards from the Crucible this week. That's normal Crucible. This is not supposed to work with Trials of Osiris. However, it is, and when you do the Lighthouse passage especially, you get an amazing amount of loot. You are getting double what you would get normally. Now, in this clip, this is not the double loot being spawned in. This is actually just from a previous weekend where I did the Lighthouse passage, or last weekend, the last time Trials was actually here. So this is the normal amount of loot. So imagine getting double that. That is actually what Trials of Osiris is rewarding if you go to the Lighthouse this weekend. This is not supposed to be the way it is. As far as Bungie has told us, this is not intentional. So enjoy it while we have it. Get as much of the Lighthouse loot, of the Trials loot as possible. You're also going to rank up incredibly fast this way because you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that is also rewarded to you from going to the Lighthouse that isn't just weapons or armor. You might actually get a full set of armor this way, but you'll also be able to rank up at Saint 14 in the tower, so you'll be able to get all those Ascendant alloys, Ascendant shards, all those things that you would want from there as far as endgame materials. I'm sure this will be patched by the next time Trials is in play, which is next weekend, or we just won't have the double rewards from the Crucible going on. So by the time that those two things probably come together again, this will be patched. So use it while we can until Tuesday's reset. Now, the other thing that is probably going to be leaving us at Tuesday's reset, at least I hope it's not, but it might be, is the boss glitch for the Sundered Doctrine. Now, I've talked about this a couple of times, but these are some more detailed clips that I wanted to share with you guys just because I didn't really have them in the last video where I talked about this. Big shout out to my buddy Sinister for helping me get these clips and actually being the hero of this clip. He's the one who actually got the boss to go into the doors. If you didn't know, essentially you can get the boss to go into the closing doors that you would normally use in order to go to the secondary room on the left side of the room as you enter. If you can get the boss to go in there, it's best done by having a hunter with invis and maybe a sword or two to push them in there. The reason you want to have invis is so that when you do push them, they're actually fairly easy to push. They don't see you. You're just an invisible person pushing the boss into the closing doors. Otherwise, they might jump out of the way or go to the opposite side of the room and have a couple of teammates, or if you are solo, you should be okay if you're just invis. But if you do have teammates, have them in this other room on the opposite side of the door. And if you can get one of them to shoot at the boss through the door, that is actually one of the best ways to do it. So have your invis player sort of push the boss towards the door in order for another teammate on the opposite side to shoot through it. This is a great way to get a flawless run or even a solo flawless run, as if you are the only player, the boss will always sort of aggro you, and depending on if you just go to that side of the room, they should sort of join you over there, and then you can just push them into the door. But this will instant complete the encounter. You get loot, you get the completion. It's pretty amazing. I don't know if this is going to be patched anytime soon. I always assume that things will be patched at the next reset, as that's when Bungie likes to do these things, and this was only discovered in the last week. So again, use it while you can in order to get some really fast clears, as because this boss is, though a fairly easy one, they have a lot of hit points. It can be a fairly long encounter, but this will expedite the whole process really, really quick. So do those, at least those 2 farms for trials, as well as the one for the Sundered Doctrine, while we have them, as Tuesday is usually the day these things will leave us. Maybe they won't, and of course, if they don't, I will make sure that you know about it. Did want to head over to the tower really quick. Another big shout out to my buddy Sinister. This is another amazing emote. If you haven't, I never really encourage anybody to buy anything for silver, but this one is just so good. And if you're looking to get some free stuff without having to spend silver, I did want to briefly talk again about some free cosmetics that you can get, which have been available apparently for a while, but I hadn't or totally forgot about it at the time, and apparently a lot of people did, because when I did talk about this previously, there was a lot of people who thanked me, because a lot of these cosmetics they actually really, really like, especially if you're a fan of Mass Effect. They are a free ghost, a free sparrow, and a free ship, all exotics, of course, that were made available maybe 3 or 4 months ago during some sort of Mass Effect collab with Destiny. Apparently, they were made known at the time, but Bungie does not like to keep their free stuff, or the stuff that you would be able to collect for free, apparently on the front page. I don't know why that is, but if you haven't collected any of these 3 cosmetics, I did want to just mention them again. I really thought the ship looked very cool, and apparently a lot of people were surprised that they didn't know that they had that ship for free. Especially the ship seemed to be the thing that people wanted the last time I did talk about this. So did just want to make mention of that once again. And that is going to conclude all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. I really do think everybody should jump on Trials. If you were planning on playing it all, ever, with the new Trials card, the Lighthouse card is really great. If you don't know exactly what that is, essentially you just need to get 7 wins. It doesn't matter how many losses you take. So long as you can get 7 wins, you will eventually get to the Lighthouse. This is the weekend to do it. I mean, the amount of loot you're going to get from one Lighthouse run, I mean, I'm sure most people will not feel a need to actually go to the Lighthouse again in a single weekend. It is just that much stuff. Like I said, you might get a whole suit of armor just from one run. Not to mention all the stuff you're going to get from Saint 14 once you go back to the tower. So it's a way to get Adept loot, a way to get armor, as I said, and all those endgame materials. But thanks so much for watching. Once again, I am Wilhelm Scream. Good luck farming Trials of Osiris this weekend. Get yourself some free cosmetics. Maybe even farm out the Sundered Doctrine dungeon. Or maybe get a solo flawless passage on that dungeon if you're really good or get really proficient at the door trick. Maybe just take a picture with Osiris here in the tower. In the Lighthouse, excuse me. The Greater Tower. And I did also want to just say finally, I think it is, though this is the second weekend we've had the Lighthouse passage, an amazing thing that people have finally been able to go to the Lighthouse that never have just seen this location before. I always thought that the location was more important than the loot. People just wanted to be able to go here, check it out. There was people who literally owned this content for years that have never actually seen this location. So I do think it's a great thing. I would love to hear your comments down below on whether or not you think just going to the Lighthouse was actually more important than the loot that you would collect therefrom for people who weren't able to go regularly. I always thought it was more important. You can let me know. Is it loot or Lighthouse? Vote down below. in the comments. That'll also give you another entry into the next giveaway on this video, of course, as well as any of the other topics or your viewpoint on any of the other topics that we discussed in today's video. If you've watched to this point, you can also leave a hashtag Trials of Osiris, or a hashtag The Lighthouse, or a hashtag Heresy, or a hashtag The Final Shape, or even, hey, a hashtag XUR, or a hashtag Osiris, or a hashtag Saint14 in the comments section down below, just because. Any of those things will also give you another entry into the next giveaway for this video. And once more, I'm Wilhelm Scream. Thanks so much for watching, finally. And of course, we will see you next time.